Hello, welcome to Spirit Cocktails. I'm your host, Pierre. Today we're making the God of War Light of Helios cocktail. Now, if any of you followed my site from the very beginning, you notice that one of my very first recipes ever posted on the site was the God of War Light of Helios cocktail. But this has a little more significance than just being one of my first recipes on the site. This is one of the first recipes to be recognized by Tipsy Bartender to be part of his site. And part of his show, rather. And then when he made it part of his show, he said, man, you got some pretty good, awesome drinks. You got to do something with this. You got to create like a show or create a site. And by him telling me that, I was like, you know what? I think I got to. So I created Spirit Cocktails. I gave him the idea for it. Right before he posted this drink, I created the idea, the brand Spirit Cocktails. Then ever since then, I had countless drinks on his site. A few drinks on Comment Cocktail site, a few on the Secret of the Booze site. I had some posted on Drunken Moogle's site. I had different people just creating random drinks of mine. There's a contest Tipsy has going where he has people can win like his book and a hoodie. I got people posting my drinks I created to help get them into this contest so they can win. So from one main drink that sparked his attention, you see what you have now. 400, probably close to 500 recipes that I created. A little over a year, because it started in 4/23/2013, so it's about a year and 4 months. So it's about a year and a quarter. So this is something that's been going on for not that long. And within that little over a year, I have almost 4,000 fans on my Facebook page. This is something that keeps building and building. I started the YouTube page about started really posting to the page about maybe a few months ago. It wasn't that long. It was around maybe the beginning of the year because I was waiting on to get my income tax and all this. So it's probably like February, early March when I started doing this. And I already have almost 400 fans on my YouTube page, on top of the almost 4,000 fans on my Facebook page. So thanks to you guys, thanks to Tipsy, thanks to Comment Cocktails, thanks to Drunken Moogle, thanks to Secret of Booze from Aggressive Comics, thanks to all you. You are what's making this series, this brand, what it is today, and making it just blow up to a full-on brand. Just from an idea, a cocktail I created, you're making this into this full thing. So why not bring back to my site one of my very first recipes ever created, the Light of Helios. I'll show you how this is made. First thing you want to do in a shaker is add some ice. Wow. Yeah, I pulled that. Then you want to take 1 ounce of your Limoncello. Then you want to take 1 ounce triple sec. You want to take 1/2 ounce of your Goldschlager. Let's get some gold flakes in there because that just makes it so much better. This is something I haven't used in probably over a year. It's not even half time. Other than, in fact, the cinnamon, I forget fully what it tastes like. You're going to take about 1/2 ounce of that. I know it's sweet because I always got crystal all over or crystal sugar all over the top of it. But then you want to take 1.5 ounces of your triple sec. There's just something I'm looking forward to trying again because it's been a while since I tried it, but I do remember when he made it, when I made it, it was that good. I love this drink. It had a nice bite to it, nice flavor profile, everything. But the next thing I do after do that is give it a shake and strain. Shake it up. There we go. Add some ice, to your glass. You want to do a low ball because it's not going to be as much. There you go, like that. Strain it in. Top that with some Sprite. Just a splash. Then you want to take some Grenadine. So you already see the gold flakes floating there. That's one thing I just love about Goldschlager. I'm not big on the cinnamon flavor, but the idea of the gold, that's always pretty cool. So you want to take that, just give it a splash. And there you have it. It's God of War Light of Helios cocktail. Now, if any of you ever played the God of War series, mainly God of War 3, for one, you know, it's pretty cool. He just rips his head off and then uses his head throughout half the game. But the concept of Helios is he's the god of the sun. He has the power of the sun just in him. And the fact that Kratos takes his head, he in a sense takes the power of the sun to hold in his hands. And this light can vanquish his enemies. It can reveal hidden objects, stuff you wouldn't normally see. It does a lot for him. But the concept is, you have the limoncello, the lemon, is the idea of the sun, because you have that of sun ripened fruit, something you can mainly find around Florida, probably California, different places like that are high in like a lot of sun. So you get your limoncello. Then you have the heat of the sun. The burning sensation is made by the cinnamon with the Goldschlager. Then you have the blood of Helios, which is when his head is severed, he just bleeds. You got the blood underneath the severed head of Helios. Now this is going to be something that's going to be high in citrus, high in a lemon flavor, with a little bit of a grenadine and some cinnamon flavor to it. So it could be a lot of different flavor notes. So you gotta taste. That is good as hell. Just as good as I remember. You can sit there after you get to drink, mix it around, take your grenadine, mix it in a little bit better so you get like that full flavor profile. But with the limoncello, the Goldschlager, and the triple sec, a little bit of Sprite, add some carbonation to it, simple syrup, or the sour mix, all that together, it creates a very flavorful, full, balanced cocktail that you're sure to love. This is something I created, and it's been so long since I had this. I really miss it. It's definitely something that you definitely gotta try yourself if you haven't already. Check out the original recipe I did from that Spirit or Tipsy Bartender did, so you can see where it all began. So yeah, their reaction to it, because it's a good drink. It's definitely something that we're trying out, and it's a very good presentation because obviously you got the head of Helios with the sun and the blood. You definitely gotta try this out. It's good. A lot of lemon flavor though. That's one thing I'm noticing with that. Again, the limoncello definitely balances out, and you're getting that sweet lemon, lime, sugar from the sour mix. So it all blends together really well, and you definitely gotta try this out. But always like us on Facebook, the Concept Spirit Cocktails. Comment below. Let me know what you think of this cocktail or any other pivotal cocktail in the creation of the Spirit Cocktails brand that you feel it's a cocktail that was either created by someone that I created, or something I created around the beginning of my brand that helped spawn multiple things. Like I have another episode coming up, which is actually part of a complete new series I tried about a year ago or so, called the You Create the Series event, where you create the series. I just basically gave you the ideas of who to pick from. You pick the content. I created the cocktail. I did 3 of these. Possibly might do a 4th. I mean, since I'm focusing now on the videos, probably will soon. But let me know what you think of this. Like us on Facebook, the Concept Spirit Cocktails. Subscribe to our channel. Check out our Patreon account. Help donate to us, so that way we can help build more cocktails and we keep this going for you. But as always, drink responsibly.